fog here in Minnesota and Wisconsin for the last 4 days has just been incredible. In fact, this is probably the least fog we've had. It's 3:30 in the afternoon and all of Minneapolis just has this deep, foggy, kind of post-apocalyptic hellscape feel to it.
Okay, y'all. But I need to show you guys my air filter in my house. There's fog everywhere, and I've been feeling like respiratory issues for like a couple days now, like basically since the fog started. And I decided after seeing all the fog videos on TikTok, I would come and change my filter, which I do every month because I keep them on deck. I have like, ooh, Lord, I have like 8 of these and they're expensive, but I keep them on deck because I like clean air. This is a new one. Let me show you what my new one looks like. This is a new one, okay? It's a MERV 11 filter. Now, keep in mind, I just changed this filter like a month ago. Let me show you the one that I'm about to pull out. What? What in the actual? Look at this filter, y'all. I've never pulled out a filter this dark in my life. This is not normal. It's black. Look at the new one. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. This is crazy. I'm sorry. This isn't normal, yo. It's not normal. This fog is not normal. This is not normal. Never in my life have I ever seen a filter like this. Never. I change these all the time. I have a ton of them. This is banana.
Okay, I am not one for conspiracy theories, but I've been seeing these videos about fog. Okay, everyone gets fog, right? But they're saying how bizarre the fog is. And so I'm thinking to myself, and this is just maybe 10 minutes ago, I'm like, yeah, fog. Okay. I'm in Los Angeles area. We get some, fog once in a while, but I can't see anything past my property. What the fuck is this? What? Now, again, fog. It's fog. But this is some thick fog. It's kind of eerie.
Conspiracy theorist, but I am. And so this falls in line. What the is this?
I'm gonna turn my flashlight on.
What is this? This is not fog.
Oh my God.
This is not.
Guys, everybody's talking about this fog, and I was like, yeah, it's been kind of foggy, but I mean, it's been rainy and shit, and I haven't really been thinking about it, But man, it's 12 o'clock noon in Oklahoma, and look at the fog, man. What the fuck?
There seems to be a situation developing. This is actually affecting multiple people across different states, starting from the East Coast. And what people are posting and coming forward and claiming is this weird fog that's blanketing them. But the weird thing about it is it looks different, it smells different. It's actually hurting their nose, eyes, and throat. Take a look at these next 4 videos and let us know, are you or have you seen this mysterious fog?
I don't know what is going on, but it went from snow, rain, cold to 50 degrees and fog. Now, this is the exact type that I be talking about when it comes to this geoengineering and how they alter the atmosphere and with the ozone layer, and they're obscuring the vision of the sky.
The fog tonight? What the? Okay then. Hold it.
Conspiracy theorist, but I am, and so this falls in line. What the is this?
I'm gonna turn my flashlight on.
What is this? This is not fog.
Oh my god.
This is not.
White girls do not look good with brown lip liner. Trust me, y'all.
I think that's a you thing, boo-boo. Because me personally, devour. Eat the girls up in this brown lip liner and gloss combo.
So this is where we are at this moment in time, and this is something pretty important that I wanted to talk about for a variety of reasons. Number one, this is what we have. The FDA began testing raw cheese for bird flu. Another one, FDA begins testing aged raw cow's milk cheese samples nationwide for bird flu. Another one, up to 5 house cats sick after bird flu found in second raw pet food brand. Another one, experts warn against raw pet food after cat dies of bird flu infection. Another one, raw pet food H5N1 bird flu recall. More sick cats in LA County. Last but not least, from the Weather Channel, concerning bird flu mutation found in humans. So as we can clearly see, this is taken directly from the USDA detection of highly pathogenic avian influenza in wild birds, right? So we got confirmed detections, everything. So if anybody wants to, go and verify what it is that I'm talking about, you can clearly go do that and take up your time and look at over 10,917 entries that they have, all dealing with a variety of states. So you can clearly see we got Alabama listed directly up here several times all throughout. And I want to note that this is in alphabetical order, right? So we can clearly just look and see all of the bird flu influenza that has, in a sense, been detected as of 2024 in quite a few states. So we had Alabama, we got Alaska. Technically, I want to say it's all over the 50 states at this moment in time. I just have it in alphabetical order. I wish you could actually just scroll or have a certain amount listed, and then we could just do it this way. But this is the way that I have to do it. So my apologies, right? But the other reason I wanted to list this is due to the fact that usually when it deals with election season, election time, we usually have some type of pandemic. Usually something is going on in order to cause some type of chaos, hysteria, some type of unease when it deals with the American people. And it's a little bit late, but I do want to make this note to a lot of people because this is something that I was paying attention to back in 2019. If you go back far enough, do a little bit of digging, do a little bit of research, this is close to around the time that COVID-19 started showing up. If you don't believe me, go back and look at some of the news that was actually reporting and talking about it while everybody in America was not really caring. They seemingly were, quote unquote, blindsided by it and yada, 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 even though it was actually in the news. It was just the fact that a lot of people did not care about it because it wasn't specifically happening to them. It didn't hit their doorstep. People didn't really start caring about this up until magically we had the 3 that took place in the United States. I think one was what was it? 3 places. It was like Washington, California, and I think maybe like New York or Canada, somewhere like that. And then after you had those three quote unquote patient zeros, however you want to sit up here listed, that's when supernaturally it just blew out of proportion when it dealt with the United States and how many people, were in a sense affected by it and yada, yada, yada. So this is roughly the exact same merry-go-round as before. I just think that what's going to inevitably take place is the fact that people aren't going to pay attention. They're not really going to look at the news because some people are like, well, I don't really have pets. I don't really give my pets, raw foods or all of this other type of stuff. And slowly but surely, you're going to start to see an uptick. And then let's not forget where the Weather Channel said that they have a mutation that was found in humans. So again, this is going to be something that a lot of people are going to look directly over. They're going to feel that it doesn't affect them. It has nothing to do with them. But slowly but surely, it will, just like everything else. And that's the main thing that I've always tried to tell people before, is that be very cautious, be very careful, because sooner or later, what you think won't affect you will soon enough affect you in the long run. It won't affect you now. It won't affect you in the middle, but it will affect you in the end, just like it will always affect everybody else. So, people just need to pay attention. And the last aspect of this is that people should not go into a fear. And I said this before, even during COVID, people don't need to go through a whole fear ramp. People don't need to go into worry mode. People shouldn't try to, I'm about to go, stock up. I'm about to go do this. There's no reason to do any of that. You just pay attention. You be cautious. You don't slide blindly into fear because of the media or whoever's, in the office talking or whatever the government has to say. Don't do that, because the moment in time that the government is trying to make you fearful, that's the time where you don't need to be fearful, because they're not worried. Just trust me. Because if anybody would be, mainly worried, the government would have been the main ones, flying around a place like chickens with their heads cut off. They would have been the main ones doing it, but they're not. They do that in order to instill fear and to have a type of control by using said fear in order to guide or lead people to where it is that they want them to go over time. So again, if you don't want to be led, if you don't want to be misguided, don't allow people to have hold of your emotions. So the exact same call that I stated back during the era of COVID, from 2019 all the way up until what about 2023? Almost, what was it? 2019, 2020, 2022. Yeah, and a little bit of 2023. So yeah, I'm just going to state that people just need to be aware and don't allow others, especially the government, to have control over your emotions, because the moment in time that they do, it's over. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video, everything that you were able to hear, especially about the fog, which I found pretty odd myself. And this is a person born and raised in Detroit, in Michigan. So I'm used to different types of weather and different things happening. We pretty much have every single season in Michigan because of the lakes that we are around. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.